Yes, Wangari, thank you so much for joining us from Kenya. Please introduce yourself fully and tell us about your work, and please tell us a story.
Hi, everyone. My name is Wangari. I am a storyteller from Kenya. I'm based in Nairobi. I love stories. I think stories have always been a way of me making sense of the world. So I really enjoy that I can actually, I'm a storyteller by profession, and that I also write stories for children. I'm a children's author. And today I'm going to share with you a story that is not from my country, not from Kenya. It's not an African story. It is actually a British story. And I can see David here. So, hey, David, I'm doing something from your country. So here goes. Cirulu belle, cirulu belle, belle, be, cirulu belle, cirulu belle, belle, be, cirulu belle, cirulu belle, belle, be, cirulu belle, cirulu belle, belle, be. Well, if there was one thing that all the birds in the forest agreed, it was that the magpie, yes, that bird with the black head and neck and white and a beautiful tail, made the best nests of them all. Not only was the magpie's nest very warm and inviting at night, it was also very comfortable and cool during the hot days as well. And they also agreed that they had not seen any other bird in their part of the forest whose nest actually had a roof overhead. And yes, they also agreed comfortably that with no competition, the magpie's nest was the most beautiful to look at, with bright colors that shone in the sun. Yes, there was no challenge that when it came to building the best nests, the magpie was the cleverest of them all the birds said. And as you can imagine, all the birds in the forest wanted the magpie to help them, to teach them how to make beautiful nests. Now, the magpie was a busy bird though. When she was not flying one side or the other side looking for food, she was sitting on her eggs, waiting for them to hatch. When she was not sitting on her eggs, she was renovating her nest. And when she was not renovating her nest or sitting on her eggs or looking for food, oh, the magpie, just like Cirulubele, the butterfly, loved flying, exploring different parts of the world. Well, she was quite busy, but after a lot of pleading and begging and persistent requests, she agreed that yes, she will set aside one whole day to demonstrate to all the birds about how to make a nest as beautiful as hers. And on the day of the demonstration, the magpie woke up very early. She swept her compound clean to make sure that it was presentable enough to receive her guests. And soon the sky was buzzing with wings of birds coming for their dates with the magpie. Cirulu belle, cirulu belle, 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 cirulu belle, cirulu belle, 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 cirulu belle, cirulu belle, 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 cirulu belle, cirulu belle, belle, belle. Oh, the birds came from all directions. They came from the north. They came from the east. They came from the west. Oh, they came from the south. Cirulu belle, cirulu belle, 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 cirulu belle, cirulu belle, belle, belle. They came birds of different sizes. The small chirping birds, the big birds with wings, the birds that can fly in the air, and those that run on the ground. They all came to learn from the master nest maker herself. And the magpie did not keep them waiting. First, She took them to a big compound that had a lot of twigs and small branches that had been collected in preparation for this day. And she put her family around there and instructed them on how they were going to make a nest using the twigs. And she herself walked around supervising all the work as it was going on. Does this go here? No. Does this go here? Yes, yes, yes. Does this go here? No, no, no. Does this go here? Yes, yes, yes. And very soon, the family had made a big shell of a nest using twigs. And the magpie walked around, and when she was satisfied, she whispered something to the family, and the family took to their wings, opened their wings, and took to the skies. Cirolo belle, cirolo belle, belle, belle. Now the birds who were there for the demonstration of how to make nests sat there and wondered, was that it? Was the nest made already? They didn't know where the magpie and the family had gone. And some of them said, that must be the end of the demonstration. That is how you make a nest. You make a nest using twigs. And some of them flew off. And those that went away, that is how they make their nests to this day, using twigs. But others said, we know the magpie. She is quite courteous and quite respectful. The nest making demonstration was over. She would have told us already. We're going to sit here and we're going to wait. So some birds remained and they waited. And their patience was rewarded, for soon the magpie and the family were flying back. And when they landed, they could see that the magpie and her family were carrying mud in their beaks, mud in their claws. And using this mud, the magpie made cakes of mud and instructed the family to line the inside of the nest with these mud cakes. And of course, she went around supervising, making sure that everything was going according to plan. Does this go here? No, no, no. Does this go here? Yes, yes, yes. Does this go here? No, no, no. Does this go here? Yes, yes, yes. And soon, the inside of the nest, made from twigs, was lined with soft mud on the inside. And once again, the magpie whispered to her family, and "Zero belle, zero belle, belle, be, zero belle, zero belle, belle, be." They took their wings and they flew away. And some birds thought, well, it's already in the afternoon. I think the demonstration is over. And this is actually a really beautiful nest, made from twigs and made from mud. I think the demonstration is over. And the hornbill said, I am away. And to this day, that is exactly how the hornbill makes his nest, from twigs and from mud. And some other birds also followed the hornbill and left. But a few birds said, no, we know the magpie. She is very respectful. If the demonstration was over, she would have told us already. And she usually takes much longer to finish her nest. We are going to sit here and we are going to wait. And they waited and waited and waited. And it was soon evening, and the magpie and the family were not back. They waited, but as the sun was going down, they heard the wings of the magpie and the family coming from a scavenger hunt. And in their beaks and in their claws, they carried soft feathers and wool and hair and jewelry and shiny, shiny bits of string. And the magpie continued to supervise as the work was done, as her family picked all the soft bits and lined inside the nest with feathers and hair and wool and pieces of cloth, making the inside cozy and warm and soft to the skin. Now, it was getting quite late, and even the most patient bird thought, it is quite late, I need to get back home. And the swallow said, well, a nest made from twigs and mud and soft feathers is quite good enough for me. And that is how the swallow makes her nest to this very day. And away she went. And still, the magpie continued with the work. Does this go here? No, no, no. Does this go here? Yes, yes, yes. Does this go here? No, no, no. Does this go here? Yes, yes, yes. And soon the nest was lined with small bits of beautiful jewelry and shiny strings and some metal, and it shone in the setting sun. And so you see, that is exactly how it is in the world of the birds today. All the birds make their nest depending on how much time and how much concentration they had when the magpie was doing her demonstration. Some of them make their nests using twigs, and they're happy with it. Some of them make twigs, and they line them with mud, and they are fine with it. Others go a step ahead, and they put soft things inside. They will put some clothes, some feathers, some hair, and they look good in it. But only the magpie makes her nest with twigs and mud inside, and soft feathers, and hair and wool, and with tiny bits of jewelry and shiny string, because only the magpie and her family stayed until the end of the demonstration. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was a wonderful telling. Anybody, any thoughts, comments, questions? Is that a local folktale, Wangari?
It's not. It is actually a British folktale.
Oh, yes, you mentioned.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to say something. This is my
Go ahead.
hi. That was very, very well done. I enjoyed it very much. I liked how you incorporated the singing, how you incorporated the repetition. I teach younger kids, and you gave me so many ideas on how I can teach subjects that would otherwise, or topics that would otherwise be very laborious to teach using storytelling. And I'm very inspired by your work, and congratulations. I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Nora. Actually, one of the things I do workshops with teachers here on how to teach using stories.
Yeah.
So, wow, maybe it's something we can speak of
Outside,
the
yeah.
meeting.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll get in touch with you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Wangari. It was wonderful.